Created by a kid and their parent, using Talebot.
Rosalie's Truthful Adventure with Mickey Mouse in Whispering Woods. A special bedtime story for Rosalie. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on the edge of the enchanting Whispering Woods, lived a joyful and curious 2-year-old girl named Rosalie. Rosalie had sparkling eyes filled with wonder, and she loved exploring the mysteries of the world around her, especially the dense forest that lay just beyond her backyard. But what made Rosalie's adventures truly magical was her friend, Mickey Mouse, who lived in a hidden nook within the Whispering Woods. One radiant morning, as the sun peeked through the curtains of Rosalie's room, she woke up with an adventurous twinkle in her eye. Today, she thought, was the perfect day for an exploration. After breakfast, with her parents' permission, she met Mickey Mouse at the edge of the forest. Mickey, with his cheerful grin and joyful bounce, was already waiting for her. "Hi, Rosalie. Are you ready for a new adventure today?" Mickey asked enthusiastically. "Yes, Mickey. Let's explore the Whispering Woods," Rosalie replied, her voice filled with excitement. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they encountered a path they had never seen before. It was covered with golden leaves and sparkling with what looked like fairy dust. Intrigued, they decided to follow it, hand in hand. The path led them to a clearing where they found a beautiful, shimmering pond. The water was so clear that it reflected the sky above like a giant, blue mirror. "This looks like a magical pond," exclaimed Rosalie, her eyes wide with amazement. Just as they were about to get closer, a soft, gentle voice echoed through the clearing. "Welcome, Rosalie and Mickey. This is the Pond of Truth," the voice said mysteriously. They looked around but saw no one. The voice seemed to come from the pond itself. "The Pond of Truth?" Mickey asked, puzzled. "Yes," the voice continued. "This pond reveals the truth about any question asked, but be warned, only those who are brave enough to accept the truth may ask." Rosalie, filled with childlike courage, stepped forward. "I want to ask a question," she said determinedly.
Talebot, tailor-made tales for your child's dreams.
"Very well," the pond replied. "But remember, always tell the truth, for lies create ripples in the water and in our hearts." Rosalie thought for a moment and then asked, "Will Mickey and I be friends forever?" The pond's waters glowed softly, and a soothing voice answered, "Yes, Rosalie and Mickey will be friends forever, for their hearts are true and their friendship pure." Both Rosalie and Mickey smiled warmly at each other, happy with the pond's answer. But then, curiosity took over Rosalie, and she asked another question, one that she already knew the answer to, but wanted to test the pond. "Did I eat all my vegetables yesterday?" she asked, knowing well that she hadn't. The pond's waters started to ripple, and the voice became a bit stern. "Rosalie, the truth is always important. You did not eat your vegetables yesterday." Rosalie's cheeks flushed with embarrassment. She remembered hiding her vegetables under her napkin instead of eating them. She looked at Mickey, who gave her a supportive smile. "I'm sorry, Pond of Truth. I wanted to see if you really knew." "I promise to always tell the truth," Rosalie said sincerely. "The first step to wisdom is admitting our mistakes and learning from them," the pond replied gently. "Remember, Rosalie, being truthful is important. It strengthens the trust between friends and family." Rosalie nodded, taking the lesson to heart. "I promise to always tell the truth, no matter what," she declared. As they made their way back home, Rosalie felt a new sense of responsibility. She had learned an important lesson about the value of truthfulness, and she was determined to live by it. From that day forward, Rosalie and Mickey continued their adventures in the Whispering Woods, but Rosalie also became known among her family and friends for her honesty and integrity. And whenever she passed by the Pond of Truth, she remembered the lesson it taught her and smiled, grateful for the magical adventure that had brought her wisdom. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.